Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading for the period of June 18 through July 2nd, 2024. This is a reading if you're Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, or have another significant Gemini placement in your chart. Now, if you've viewed this channel before, you know that I do these horoscope spreads, and I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to start by reading the Cartouche cards first. Murray Hope's Way of Cartouche is my main deck, and then I'm going to follow up by reading tarot. I'm going to clarify as I go along, but I'm not going to read them so much in order. I'm just going to look at them a little more in terms of the patterns here, which I've been finding a little more useful lately. And also hopefully this maybe will save us a little time in the reading. It may or may not, we'll see. But yeah, I feel like I want to work this a little bit more intuitively. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. You'll get to see how I do this time. And then if you're returning, welcome back. There's links in the description below to my website with my coaching services, which also includes tarot and my mega life path reading, life assessment reading that I do for people, as well as my spiritual coaching services and transition services. So, and also links to my social media. So if you're interested in any of that, that's all in the description box below. Okay, so let's get on with the reading right off. Okay, so interesting, Gemini. I got the same thing for Taurus. There's definitely, I feel like you have come to yourself. There's been a lot of changes and upheaval for a lot of the signs recently, and this suggests to me that now you are at a point in time where you are starting to feel more sure of yourself, overcoming different obstacles and difficulties, And what's interesting is right across, I'm looking at your partnership house, and there seems to be somebody coming in maybe who has some kind of status. Jupiter energy comes into my mind, but it's status or authority here with crook and flail, like somebody who's visible or somebody who's recognized for something. Now that could be that they could be a leader in their job. It could mean that they're recognized for an artistic talent or musical talent or something. They could be recognized as somebody with intellectual knowledge. They could be a professor or a teacher or something. There's somebody who has this authority to them. Now, I think for some people too, what's coming into my mind is this might have to do with legal matters connected to a spouse. So if any of you are getting divorced, or if divorce is a thing, I feel like, there's something that might be happening that's legal. And if that's the case, Urias here is kind of saying this is about outwitting your adversaries. So I feel like if there's something adversarial, this indicates being able to, get the better of your enemies. You know what I mean? But this also may be saying watch out, because some people, there might be things going on that you are not aware of, or maybe things that you're not expecting. But I do feel like, we're going to draw some tarot cards today. This time I'm using the Tree of Life Tarot this week. We'll use it to clarify. But this is just at my first glance. I feel like, okay, in terms of work and career, okay, now Earth is great because Earth has to do with money or gaining money or having something that is growing, okay? Because Earth can have to do with something solid, something that you have a foundation for, and also just, again, it's a very good financial omen. It's Capricorn house, and you've got Earth card there. So I feel like there's some kind of an opportunity to make money in your career. There could even be some kind of a legacy there too. Sometimes Earth comes up when there's a legacy of some kind. But again, that's take it as it resonates. Legacies, I tend to think of legacies as belonging more to the 8th house, if they have to do with like a family member leaving you something or something like that. This is more about monies connected to works or talents that you have or that you do. And now I'm seeing Horus here in the 6th house, so I don't know if recently you were recovering from something, if you weren't feeling well or had some kind of an illness. But this certainly, again, this is a very good card promoting recovery and good health. This could also indicate potential for going into work that's connected to either healing or maybe something you get through a family member. That's another possibility here too. I don't know. There's definitely something here about healing and healing work. So if that's not something that you're doing, maybe it's something you're going to explore. I feel like also some of you, again, this is not the first time I've seen this. Urias in the 9th house. I think I saw this for Aries as well. I feel like this is about, this can also be about educating yourself about more esoteric matters. because Urias has to do with exploring hidden things, and this is the house of learning. Okay, Sagittarius has to do with deeper learning. It's not just superficial learning. It's things that are a little bit deeper. So you may be spending some time and energy on that. Okay, so certain things that you're hoping for right now, I feel like with Nephthys here in the 11th house, I feel like there's a sense of not yet. Like the way forward on certain things might be cloudy. It might not be clear to you, like what is going on with something. But Nephthys definitely indicates there's an element of not yet to it. So whatever you're trying to get to right now, it may be a sense of not yet, don't do anything yet. You have Capricorn energy in the 8th house, so there's definitely this sense that you are learning and building. Okay, there's lessons. Some of these may be around masculinity and around men, because you have Ta here. I mean, you're definitely showing up over here. There's a strong, you've got this Hathor energy in the 3rd house. Now, this could be a strong female that you're communicating with. That's possible. But this can also be the sense of, it's a very strong card in the 3rd house for somebody who's in their own business. This is very Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. Once again, you've got a lot of Earth energy, Gemini. You've got Hathor here, you've got Ta here, and you've got Earth here in the 10th house. And this card is ruled by Saturn. This is Capricorn. You've got Earth card in the Capricorn house. I don't know. I feel like there's monies coming in. This is very, very practical, and it's very, very. There's like a strong practicality here. And again, I feel like there's going to be a woman who is of consequence here, somebody who you're communicating with, who's going to be important for whatever reason. So you can decide. I mean, this is the house of siblings, so if it's somebody's sister, that's possible. But I feel like there's a strong feminine energy that you're connecting with right now that's going to be important. For some of you, maybe it connects to the legal matter. But I'm seeing that there for sure. And then some of you, I don't know if some of you are planning to move, or at least just making a significant change in your home or your home situation. So so there's some kind of change that you might be making here with Scarab here in the home. And for some people, this could be a literal move, but it could also just be redecorating. I mean, so there's a lot of things going on there. Now, if I look at Bast, Bast is the happiness card, and this is showing up in the Leo house. So this is also a house of happiness and recognition and so forth. So I feel like you're really expanding your social network. You're being seen by people. Yeah, and this crook and flail energy is definitely energy of being seen. This could be socializing more. This could be dating. Okay, Bastet definitely could have to do with that. Strong Aquarian energy associated with Bast. So again, doesn't necessarily mean the person's an Aquarius, but there's definitely an energy there of sort of being outgoing. Although I feel like if somebody's looking for a new relationship, like right now, it might just be about being social and testing the waters rather than getting into something new. If you're already in a relationship, this might be exploring a creative talent of some kind, or maybe networking with people, or maybe even just belonging to an online community or something or connecting on Zoom or something. There could be something here where you're maybe connecting over some kind of creative project. For some people, this can also indicate somebody with musical ability. So take that as it resonates for yourself. I feel like money difficulties are something you're definitely going to be overcoming here. Again, I'm seeing really strong energy around money connected to your career. And I see very strong energy for healing here. Yeah, there's definitely been some anxiety that you've needed to calm down here because Lotus is about calming the mind. And overall, there seems to be, partnership seems to be the theme. So this could mean, okay, you need to work with other people on something, or, this could just mean, that somehow a relationship or some other partnership is kind of the focus right now. Overall, this is not, I'm not seeing anything negative here. So, but let's just see what we get. First house here, if I clarify. Okay, Four of Swords. Yeah, that's the Truce card. So yeah, you've been definitely doing some healing from stuff lately. With the Four of Swords, you kind of like finding a moment of peace or truce or a time out for yourself. And I feel like this has allowed you to really take some time to integrate new things that have been happening for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, within the money house. That's great because this indicates being financially independent, okay? Having enough money. being able to, and with fire, this indicates kind of having that energy to solve the problem. Now Mars is in Taurus, and that is definitely Mars energy. So you may be really motivated to do things to either increase your investments or just to increase your income. But whatever it is, we're definitely looking at having stability here. We have Two of Pentacles over here in the third house. So yeah, whenever this changes, this is a card of harmonious change. So I have a feeling this is going to be something where you may be juggling more than one thing right now. There may be a lot of different things going on, but this is a card of harmonious change. So whatever this communication is about, whatever is going on, it's definitely something that's either going to lead to a change I'm going to use the word inevitable. I don't necessarily mean because inevitable almost make it sound like it's something bad, like, oh, it's inevitable that that's going to happen. But more like the idea that this is something is happening in its proper time. Okay, there's just something here that you're communicating about. But there could be a lot of plate spinning here. You could be negotiating a lot of different stuff right now. Okay, in this house we have the Five of Swords with scarabs. So I feel like there's been some limitation here. I don't know whether it's specifically about your home. Maybe you feel you've been trapped in your home, or maybe something connected to your home or family situation has been holding you back. Okay, so that may be where the change is coming in. This could be a change in family as well. Like some limitation that you've had with connection to that is finally being released here. So take that as it resonates. Let's just see what else we've got here. I've got Princess of Pentacles. Okay, so that's definitely this idea of new prospects, maybe new learning, new adventures, new financial plans. We've got the Two of Swords, which is again that kind of truce energy where decisions have to be made. Okay, you've got two cards of decisions here. So I don't know. I feel like it's saying, okay, what I'm hearing is like there's a new path with regard to this, and you've got to choose it, and you've got to choose to move ahead on it. You don't want to let family hold you back. You don't necessarily even want to let where you live hold you back. There's something here about, and I feel like it's family for somebody, like because there's healing around family stuff here as well. So I don't know. I just feel like this is happening for a lot of people, I've noticed, but maybe just this solving of family stuff right now. Okay, so we have Princess of Cups here with the fifth house. So yeah, that goes along with what I'm saying about and the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I have a feeling some of you, like, you might just be getting out in dating again. Like you may be getting out into the world. Princess of Cups is certainly vulnerability and new relationships. Ace of Pentacles, maybe a new start, maybe looking for something that's more solid. If you're not in a relationship, and like I said, if this has to do with creativity or a creative project, again, this could just be something that is at the beginning, maybe something that eventually is going to make you an income. Okay, with Horus over here, we have the Devil. Okay, so this is in your house of worry, and the Devil can indicate repeating patterns, going back and doing the same thing over and over again. And again, I feel like this is the kind of thing that needs to be healed. Now, interestingly, you have all this Capricorn energy, and Devil is Capricorn. So yeah, and the fact that you have Ptah in the 8th house here too, there's something here, some kind of past pattern. And again, it could be a family pattern, it could be a relationship pattern, but something here needs to be healed. There's a strong energy in a lot of places here. You've got the Five of Swords here, you've got the Devil here. There's definitely the sense that something is healing, like something, and this means, you know, not doing it the way you did it before. You're doing something different here. Okay, wow, okay. In this house, in the 7th house, we have the Ten of Wands with the Tower. Okay, so yeah, there seems like there's been a shakeup in a relationship situation. Now, whether if you are married, maybe this is in your marriage, maybe it's something having to do with your partner, maybe it just has to do with another significant relationship. But having this in the Libra house with the Ten of Wands, I mean, this is literally just you've had enough. You want to put something down. You know, something's blown up, and now you want to put something down. I mean, with Crook and Flail there, I mean, the card Justice came into my head because this is definitely connected to the Justice card. So I feel like there's some kind of balancing that needs to happen, some kind of truth that needs to come out. And yeah, I feel like that whatever's fallen apart recently, or whatever may have blown up, is blown up for a good reason. There's definitely a burden that needs to be put down, and a restructuring that has to happen. With Ptah over here in the 8th house, I was going to say, that's it. We have the Emperor. Yeah, again, that strong masculine energy. that controlling kind of energy. I think there seems to be lessons here around control and maybe in taking control of your own life. We have Queen of Swords up here. So yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah, again, that's an energy to me of perfection. It's an energy of learning. It's a little bit more detached from the emotions. So again, if this is about a legal matter, this could be a lawyer that you have. Maybe the Queen of Swords would be somebody who is, who, I don't know if that person's an air sign, because I'm also seeing the potential for an earth sign here, but you could have somebody who is just able to kind of laser-like cut through the BS and get to the heart of the issue or the root of the issue. But there's definitely this sense of, yeah, because Queen of Swords to me does have something to do with divorce, and that came into my head. So for somebody that that's definitely something they're dealing with, and it's telling you to be careful of somebody. But with Queen of Swords energy, I do feel like you're going to see through anybody. If anybody's trying to pull something, you're going to see through it. But ultimately, with Crook and Flail, and with that, I do feel like there's going to be some fairness and some clarity, some finally getting rid of some kind of a problem. If you're not in a legal matter, then I feel like, yeah, this may just be that you may be seeking clarity about yourself and your life, and you might be doing it through more unconventional means, studying things that are a little bit more unconventional. So that's possible. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups here with the Earth card. Okay, so that's interesting. We're seeing Earth, so I see this very strong Capricornian financial kind of a thing, and we have this devil energy over here with a job. Some of you have to make a decision to walk away from a job. Some of you are, maybe it's something that's held you financially for a long time, but I think now you are moving into something new. Because with the devil, this could be like, well, I don't like it, but it's the devil I know, right? So I feel like you may be moving into new territory here. And I think it's telling you not to worry about money. Like whatever you're moving into, I think money will be there. And like I said, I heard, seeing something around healing or around health or around alternative therapies and stuff, that may or may not be the thing, but take it as it resonates. But that fact that that's showing up there, I do wonder about that. Just to clarify further, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the Aeon, and we've got the Star. Yeah. Seven of Swords, like this is the card of futility. You feel like there's sabotage, things that might be going on behind your back in certain cases. This could be happening for somebody on a job. And again, there's this idea of making a decision, but it's a Star. This all tells me that things that are going on right now, things that are blowing up in your life right now are blowing up for a reason. They're blowing up so that you can finally get your wish fulfillment over here, which has not happened yet. Yeah, we have strength here. So there's definitely this idea of having courage to go after your dreams. And, let's see. And let's look at our 12th house here. What do we have? Okay, 6 and 7 of Wands. So yeah, I mean, you've been 6 of Wands. I mean, there's definitely a sense of accomplishment here, but I think you also feel like there's a lot of areas where you feel like you've had to stand your ground. Maybe you've dealt with a lot of criticism from people. Maybe you've been dealing with obstacles. Yeah, you've got Prince of Pentacles as well. So I feel like this is about, again, trying to slow down, trying to go slow and steady, trying to build something. There's a lot here about, or maybe things just not moving as fast as you would like them to. But right now, I feel like you are kind of defending your position. Like I think there's a sense here with the winged disc in the first house that you know what's right. So yeah, so definitely keep that in mind. You have with the twins, you have the Universe card. This is great. The universe is the world. This is the culmination of everything. It's the accomplishment of what it is that you want to accomplish. And this may be either with respect to a partner or it may be in conjunction with somebody. I mean, you can take that as it resonates. But I feel like there's some kind of a situation that's coming to an end. So, and ending successfully, by the way, not in a bad way. So let's see. So yeah, overall, I feel like things are going to be good. You have what it takes to deal with this. And oh my God, this is the 3rd time this card has popped up, and I've been doing readings today. Manifesting dreams. Everybody's got this card. I mean, literally Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and I'm just randomly flipping from this deck, okay? And I shuffle it before I start, So everybody's being told, it's time to work on manifesting your dreams. We got this energy here too, this Hathor energy. So yeah. What can I say? Yeah, this is, there's some stuff that's going on right now. It is telling you to be a little cautious if you have a legal matter. I feel like something connected to a relationship you're going to finally be able to just throw away and let go of. And also it seems like some family stuff that's also going to be resolved. But some issues here around masculinity and around independence as well. So yeah, so take this as it resonates for yourself, but there does seem to be this very strong indication that you are ready to kind of make decisions, you know, about things and to solve some of these problems and come up with a new plan. So yeah, so I hope this was helpful, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. If it's, like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't, so you can be informed when all my videos come out. And have a great rest of your June, and we'll see you next time.